What's up, everybody? It's your boy Fulio Ant, and it's another episode of Fooling with Ant, the podcast. And this topic today is a serious topic because it's been on my mind. It's impossible for it to not be on anybody's mind, honestly, whether what color you are, but especially a black man's mind, a black man's conscience. Like, this police brutality, the police killing unarmed people, mainly black people, black males, some black females at the same time, but mainly black males. And that's what I'm finna talk about. So let's just get into it. We all know the George Floyd thing. What happened? Dude put his knee on his neck for over 8 minutes and some change, and he died. And now they trying to say it's due to him being on drugs and all this other shit. It's like, you go find me somebody that's not on drugs and you put your knee on their neck for over 8 minutes and you tell me if they survive or not. You know, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get the same fucking outcome. But yet, ain't nothing really gonna change. And this is how I know ain't nothing gonna change, because a cop recently killed another black man. Grabbed her gun, saying, "Oh, I thought it was my taser." But you so well trained, you've been in this shit for so long, and all the other accolades you got behind that badge, and you make this mistake and kill a young black man. And all you can say is, it was a mistake. A mistake. It's just, a mistake is fucking telling me it's 11:30 instead of fucking 1:30. You know, it's a 1-1-3-0, then it's a 1-3-0. You just quick glance, oh yeah, it's like 1:30, 11:30, whatever. That's a mistake, you know? Like, putting your shoe or putting your shirt on backwards, that's a mistake. Killing somebody and saying, "I thought my gun was my taser," it's not a fucking mistake. There's no excuse for that. That's just your dumb ass doing what you was basically bred to do. Like, it's some good cops and it's a lot of bad cops. But I take it as every cop is a bad cop, because if ain't no good cops standing up and checking these motherfuckers, like, look, when you go out that door, don't be killing nobody. Like, the chief of police and all that shit, these motherfuckers all know what's going on, man. Like, I just find it real crazy that over 400 years ago, there was slavery, or whatever you want to say, and all that shit happened, and then they signed the thing where it's like, oh, all the slaves is free. Yeah, everybody might be free, but we not free, because y'all still doing the same shit to us. And then, as black people, I don't see what is really changing by marching, because they was marching back then, protesting back then. Please stop the killing and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. All that shit, cool. If it make you feel better, do you. But at the end of the day, just know that shit ain't getting you nowhere. Like, it ain't getting us as the people nowhere. It's just building new songs for us to sing like they did back then. I heard some song somebody was playing and they was singing it like, "Oh, let it stop, da 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 da. They ain't treating us fair." That's another slave song, man. Like, that whole slave mentality ain't never changed. It just got better. Like, it ain't go nowhere. I mean, it just got better for them. Like, they just making it like, yeah, these motherfuckers think it's like this when it's really still like that. And everybody's so passive. George Floyd, he got murdered by the cop. Straight out like that. The little dude that just got killed by that lady cop, killed straight like that. And she already done bonded herself out. She's already bonded out of jail. One of the cops that was standing there when George Floyd died, they spotted him at the grocery store. Like, if you think that they're not going to work together to make sure that they good regardless, there ain't no justice in the justice system when the justice system is the ones holding themselves on the stand. They gonna work their way through that shit so they can walk freely and have the lightest sentence ever. But these white people be heavily armed with assault rifles, killing a mass group of people. Oh, just get in the back of the car. We gonna walk you. You ain't even gotta put handcuffs on. You know, it's all good. We'll take you to jail, whatever. Shit like that. They at least get to live. But us, this right here, we ain't living. Before I started this video, I drove past 3 cops, all back to back. Every last one of them looked me dead in my face. I ain't even want to turn my head because I knew they was looking. I was like, if I make one slight wrong move, they gonna be like, whoop whoop. I'm like, goddamn. And that's just the end for me. Like, that's just it. But we made it out of there. Anyways, the shit really taking a toll on me as a black man, honestly, because of the fact, like, I'm a black man. I have a black son. Like, what do you do when the police are the ones causing the problem? What do? You call the police on the police? Like, I honestly want to interview a cop. Like, just sit down with, like, a cop on all different ranks. A cop, a lawyer, all that, and just see what would they honestly say to the things that I'm saying. Like, where is your real live justification of what's going on? Because you can't tell me things have gotten better if black people are still getting killed by the police for nothing. Walking, you're shot. Anything, you're shot, dead. You ain't even got to do shit. You can be in your bed sleep. They're breaking your house like it's their house and kill you and your shit and say, oh, my bad, thought you was somebody else. You ain't even get the chance to look. You shot in the dark, or you cut a light on and start shooting. Like, come on, bro. And we got to do better with this shit, because if there's no real solution, which I can't even think of a solution no more. Like, I tried my best for, like, a peaceful route with this shit. This is my peaceful way of doing things. Because if I go out and protest with these people that's walking the streets and I see ain't shit changing, I'm gonna feel like I just wasted a lot of my time a day, my legs, strength, and breath. Like, what is really changing? These government officials don't give no fucks. If they did, they would act like it. They don't act. What Biden said? What did Biden say? Let's peacefully protest. There's no need to damage the buildings. He cared more about the buildings than he do the people. Why? But yeah, that's another discussion. And you see why this shit all lines up and plays into order. He went and got that Harris lady or whatever. She black. Oh, we gonna win the black vote because that's all we need. The niggas need to see somebody in the house that look like them, and then they'll support you. They already know. They know the deal. Whether if this whole thing is rigged up to where they know by blueprint, like, all right, yeah, Trump out of here, we getting Biden, or whoever is supposed to be the president, in their eyes, they're gonna make it. Or if y'all want to believe voting, they just put things that look nice in front of you, you pick it, and bam, this is what you get. You see the black lady standing beside him. Oh, the first vice president is a black lady or whatever the fuck. So what? She ain't finna change shit. Black Lives Matter. I just posted on my Instagram page. The lady went and bought a $1.4 million crib or some shit. Where y'all donations go to? Because I ain't seeing no communities around here getting better. My aunt is in North Carolina. I seen her protesting. Be righteous, you know, do your thing. But call me when things actually make a change. Like, I don't see no change coming because every other week I see you protesting. Like, I get it. It's standing up for your people in your eyes. But to me, I feel like standing up is doing exactly what they doing, if you want me to be brutally honest. Like, the same time they do something to us, we do something to them. They shoot us, we go march in the street. A week later, forget about it. That's all that they see. And that's all that they've ever seen. So they know how to get over and manipulate the system every time because it's their system. Y'all are just in it. We are just in it. I don't really like to put myself in it because I operate different from everybody else. I don't do things the same because I don't like to live off of that slave-minded type of thing. Not saying that anybody that I'm talking to directly, I'm not talking to nobody directly. I'm just saying in general, people in general, I notice more and more, like even around my job, my supervisor, he has like a slave mentality. Like, it's just weird. Like, we ain't gonna get into that, but it's just odd, man. Like, it's hard to wake up every day and think positive and think like, all right, everything's gonna be okay. Cause you never really know. And it's sad because it's the ones that's supposed to protect and serve. But y'all be cool with the Blue Lives Matter. If a cop die, all hell break loose. A nigga die, it is what it is. That's all they say. It is what it is. Like my Facebook status, I said, y'all allow people to spit on y'all and tell y'all it's rain on a sunny day like this. And just go with it. Believe the actions, not the words. The words they say is to get you to shut the fuck up and calm the fuck down. The actions they prove and shown to you is that they don't really give a fuck. They don't give a fuck and they never will, never have. Because if they did, things would not be this way. You cannot say we are all created equal and we are all equal and da-da-da-da, I don't see no color, but yet, look at what's happening. And then this whole April 24th rape shit, like who the fuck even says shit like that? Like who agreed to become rapists? Like a bunch of pedophiles? Like you got me fucked up, bro. Like anybody try that weird shit around me to a woman around me, I swear you gonna see. There's a whole lot of weird shit going on in this world, and it's sad that our kids, the younger generation, is looking at this shit. Like people like Lil Nas X. Like, come on, bro, you made a satanic video on some gay shit, and truth be told, I heard that he ain't even really gay. He just doing this to manipulate the youth growing up so the population could slow up and they could, yeah. But I don't know nothing, you know. I just be talking. Y'all don't believe me anyway. Some do, some don't. I appreciate the ones that do have an open mind to this shit. But you gotta think, man, this shit ain't no game. The industry, the government, they all the same. They all working underneath the same umbrella. Like I said with Donald Trump and Biden, they're all sitting at the same table. One has a brutal way of saying things, and then one has a nice way of saying things. But at the end of the day, the plan is still the same. They all align. Yeah, they look like they're going this way, but once that plan is at the end, boom, they both reach the same fucking, come on, man. Y'all just be killing me. I'm sorry I say y'all a lot, but it's just, it is y'all, majority of y'all. Y'all don't be peeping this shit. And then you see these white people say Black Lives Matter shit, and it's just like, y'all still call us niggas. Same ones posting pictures saying Black Lives Matter and I got a mixed kid and da-da-da-da. You dumb fuck still the same ones calling us niggas. Like, oh, I don't give a fuck if it's a meme, a random status, saying or what. Y'all still be saying it. But y'all respect us so much. Y'all kings in our eyes. Y'all don't treat us the same. Y'all don't treat us like that. Y'all treat us like if the shoe, I ain't gonna say if the shoe, if shit hits the fan, you niggas is on y'all own. That's how y'all really treat us, if you want me to be honest. Like, y'all call us niggas, y'all say niggas ain't shit, and y'all not even black. Black women shouldn't even say that to us. Because, and we need to stop calling black women bitches and all that shit. But it's just crazy, yo. They just manipulated the music shit, manipulate the government, manipulate the industry, manipulate. Everything's a fucking walking, talking manipulation. Social media, manipulate. But it's just, it's so much in one that I'm saying that it'll probably piss you off to hear that I'm saying it. Because it's true, but you can't accept it. You know, like, you gotta really look at this shit for what it really is. Like, it is that. Like, it's not that. It is that. Like, it's not what you think. It is what you see. Exactly what you're seeing is exactly what is really happening. People are really dying because of the police. people are really dying because the government won't stop it. Like, it's no changing that. We want to change it, we got to go and start our own fucking shit. Our own power, our own government, something that they don't just say it, they stand on it, you know? Like, we can't just say things, we have to stand on shit. Like, and when they tighten up, we tighten up more. Like, oh, it's 50 of them motherfuckers saying they gonna kill us. So it's about to be 200 of us out here defending everybody, saying fuck that, we ain't going. You see what they do? They rush the fucking Capitol. Yeah, it was an inside job, cool, but they did it. Like, they said, oh, if the niggas would have did that, they would have been dead. That's a fact. They would have shot everybody. Everybody on that motherfucker would have been a fucking bloody massacre at the Capitol. But the white people did it. What, a few people got shot, maybe one or two, maybe more, I'm not sure. But I know it ain't none compared to what it would have been if it was one of us. But I'm tired of all this shit. It's a whole mockery. It's a whole bunch of bullshit. The whole Black Lives Matter thing, that was just a scam. You can say what you want about me. You can say you don't know what you're talking about. You show me places and people that have really benefited from that shit. People that's really saved, because obviously it ain't enough saving out here. Like, I know shit take time, but it don't take that much time for them to do what they do to us. Why is it taking so much time for us to do better for each other? But instead, y'all dumbasses want to go out here and kill each other and make their job easier, even though they're going to continue to do their job, which is basically kill us, and y'all gonna help them. But that's just a little sample. It was a whole lot, but it was a little sample. But this shit really been on my mind for a while. Like, I could have been did this video, but it's just like more and more shit just kept happening. And I'm pretty sure by the time some of y'all see this video, it's gonna be more shit that didn't happen, then I'm gonna have to come back and speak on that. Like, it's shit that I ain't speak on. Like, I talk about everything, but I want to speak on shit like this because this is way more important than the music shit that I want to talk about, or the basketball shit that I want to talk about, shit like that, the entertainment part. This shit is the entertainment, but it's like awareness. Like, you got to be aware. Everybody else that get on YouTube and talk that shit, like, they just be talking, bro. Like, they want to sound and act and move a certain way. I'm not acting. This is me. This is real. Like, there ain't no fuck shit behind me. Like, I done been involved in situations a lot of people don't know about because I don't broadcast my business. But at the end of the day, you can hear in my voice that this shit is real because I'm really passionate about it. Like, I wish we could come together as black people and stop killing each other and stand by each other like we supposed to. But it's just seeming like it's impossible, but it's not for them. They put that badge and suit on and shit, it's a wrap. So maybe we need a fucking costume or something to put on. Like, I don't know what'll help, but at the end of the day, I'm just doing the best that I can to stay out the way of the bullshit and protect my peace and try my damnness to make sure my son is okay and my mother is okay. Like, at the end of the day, that's all that really matter. Like, this shit just get deep, yo. Like, we not here on earth for a long time, and we shouldn't be here suffering through this when there's plenty of other shit that's going on bad. They just making it worse. And then we die, you know? But I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from with this. Feel free to comment anything you want, whether you agree or you disagree with me. If you see solutions or different methods of how we can make a solution or a plan or anything, like, just comment. Say how you feel. Speak your truth. Speak your piece, because that's all that I'm doing. Like, subscribe, share. This is a very important video. I hope everybody really pay attention and listen and just think, you know, like, because that's what our minds is for. Just think, like, this shit is real, yo. It ain't a game. You gotta just be prepared and be aware. But yeah, you already know who you fooling with. It's your boy Foolio Ant. If you ain't fooling with me, you fooling your damn self. And that's not good. Don't fool yourself. Fool with me, but don't fool with me. But don't fool yourself.